Okay, so I found a lot of recipes online on how to make a towel cake, but I've never really been able to find a YouTube video that was very good at showing me how to make a towel cake. So that's what I'm going to do today. I like getting these, you need some sort of something or other to tack down the back of your towels. So I thought these were kind of pretty. These are long pearlized pins. Hopefully they're going to be long enough. Or you can get these longer ones. These are the T pins, not as pretty, but much longer. These are at Walmart. I don't know, I think $3 a piece, something like that. You don't get as much. So, towels. Washcloth. Different colors. I believe I'm going to use 4 for this cake. So 4 washcloths. I've got a beach towel, 5 feet long. And then I have a bath sheet, which is actually just almost as long as a beach towel. And then I have a coordinating one with lines on it. And then I have another one. So 2 matching towels. They all kind of match together. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. So we'll put those to the side. The main, most important thing what you're going to do is you're going to fold them into what you want, how thick you want the cake. So, fold that right there. Toss these out of the way. Alright. And you want to fold it in. I leave my tags on just in case whoever gets it doesn't really want that color or wants to know the washing instructions or that sort of thing. So, I'm going to put this down here so you can see what I'm doing. So you kind of start rolling it. Like that. And roll it along. Someone going by outside. Wave at the neighbors. Just kind of keep going along like that. So you kind of got it at the end. Now I'm going to scoop this one this way. Hopefully make it stay. Alright. Take your next towel. Fold exactly the same way. Fold it in half. And then fold it in half again. Did I happen to mention this is my first time making a YouTube video? So, hopefully you can see this. What you want to do is you want to put your towel right inside there, and then you just want to keep rolling. So it makes one continuous roll. See, mine's kind of starting to get a little out of control. It's got kind of a donut hole center issue going on. Just scooch it on down. Like that. See, I ended up getting that kind of in the middle. This really isn't as fat as I like to do them. I like to have a wider one. So I'm actually going to toss in the other bigger bath sheet that actually matches this. So, it's going to be this one. And like I said, you can kind of play with it because they're all different. All towels are made differently. And again, just fold them in half and then in half again to make sure that your folds match. Your ends go where they're supposed to go. Make sure they're lined up. So do just as you did before. This has got to go kind of inside right here. Thanks to my lovely dog. Saying hi to a neighbor probably walking by. Again, rolling it up. Reminds me of making a snowball when I was a kid. Whenever I do this. Then you always have to roll it the other way, right? To make sure that it ended up. And around. Alright. Nice, big and thick. What you're going to do now is you're going to take your pins and stick them in here. My pins aren't open. I don't think you guys want me to watch. You guys probably don't want to watch me opening up my pins. Set those off to the side. Okay. Then take your next towel. I like the white towel. That one I'm going to put in the middle. Of course, your towels, you want your tiers and your cake to be different sizes. Again, just take and double fold them in half. And actually show you something that we're going to do a little bit differently with these, because I don't like them to be the same height as these, because it looks really goofy. So I'm going to fold just a teeny bit up like that, so that they're not exactly the same size. So just fold that up just a bit and start rolling. This one I'm going to put on the inside because it's white, and you'll see why as soon as we zip it up, put it inside the middle of the cake. It'll be the second tier. This is a little bit trickier because you've got that extra tail that you're trying to fold up inside. All of the ones that I've seen made are just really goofy shapes because the middle one isn't right, or I don't know, just out of proportion. You want to buy a set that's going to match perfectly for the new bride and groom, or for the graduate, or for the new house owner, or that kind of stuff. Then by all means, buy the whole set. Just don't use the whole set to use a cake, to make the cake. So I'm going to make this the same size as this, widthwise, so it looks like I'm going to have to fold up a little bit. So what I'll do is fold up like that. What I need to do is flip this back over. Hopefully I'm getting this on here right. So this is the tricky part, being able to stick it in here the way that you need it to be stuck in there. So kind of open that up. Kind of zip this in here. It's going to kind of look kind of goofy for a minute or two. That's the fun part about hiding stuff with pins. I'm putting this one on the outside because it might be kind of fun to have a stripe. For a little bit of a different, instead of having a completely blue cake, maybe having a kind of a fun stripe in the center. So just kind of make sure to hold it, and fold it. And again, I realize that the tags are on, but I like having them left on because in that way they know the care instructions on how to wash the towels or that sort of thing. So, alright, let's hope that this turned out okay. Again, got kind of cattywampus, no big deal. Put your pins in there. I'm going to put it up on top of my second one. Of course, I'm out of the camera. You don't get to see what the final project looks like yet. Then we will take our washcloth. Again, I don't like it all being the same height all the way up, so I'll probably fold these a little bit more. I'll alternate these depending on what color I want on the outside. And I think I'm going to have white on the outside. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. I think what I'm going to do is do this one. I probably can do. I'm going to take this off. I know I just did what I told you guys not to do. So roll that up. And take your next one. Kind of take that dip down again. Gotta stick it in there. Of course, the shorter ones are always the trickier ones. Pull that down. Now with this one, it's not a big deal if I get a fun little spin up top, because then I can always use that as my natural top And of course, it's not being spinny on me. So, and I'm not quite sure how these towels are going to work out as far as height and width wise. This is in my way. Alright. I'm going to put another blue one. Let's see how I do. Tuck that in. Tuck that in. Kind of getting kind of cattywampus again. Now I'm going to do a white one to keep the white one on the outside. This one, go ahead and wrap it up in a present or give it to the bride or leave it as a surprise in their bathroom or keep it for yourself. Right, so flip that. Turn that back around. Hold that down. Get this tucked inside here. That's kind of the whole premise of it, is getting that tucked in right there, into the right spot. That way it kind of makes one continuous loop. Alright. So, looks like I have some tucking to do. So just tuck those in as you need them to go. And the fun part about this is you can make it your own natural cake topper, and it kind of makes it look like a cupcake up top. So cake toppers. I'm going to stop this video for a second and pin it, and then you can see it as a final project.